Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We join our party once again in the Temple of Shar, hidden deep beneath the twisted dark lands near Moonrise Towers. Our party started their adventure through here. I jumped down to the middle area thinking I was going to be able to get some more help than we actually got. Let me know what I did wrong down in the comments. I'm sure some of you already have, and I'd love to learn every little nuance of this game, so by all means, help me learn. We did get some help from Balthazar, the necromancer, down the hallway, and I did go back and have a little slumber with the entire party, so this is a brand new day. Don't you worry, absolutely nothing happened during the nighttime, and that's not sarcastic. That sounded sarcastic. I'm usually pretty sarcastic. That was totally normal. Nothing bad happened at all. I wanted to get a good night's rest because the fight that we are about to do today has ended a few of my runs on the normal difficulty. I've never done the honor mode rule set, the tactician rule set. I've never done this playthrough on my own. I've seen Holly do some of these fights. I did not see her do this one. On the normal difficulty, I've lost a couple campaigns right here. Definitely lost a couple parties right here, I guess I should say, because the campaign didn't end in those games. If we lose this party, it will. In my very first playthrough, I got lucky by almost completely avoiding the encounter entirely, and some of you are disappointed by that. You will not be disappointed today. We are jumping right in. First things first, we see a displacer beast pacing in the hallway in front of us. Where is the displacer beast going to go if we approach? Let's find out. Shadowheart gets a little bit closer. Does it see us? Oh, it makes a break to the north and into the very next room. Our entire party is still together, and we're going to make our way over here too. Now, I need to do some pondering about what my strategy is going to be. But we see the displacer beast making its way over towards, can I see what that is from here? Basically, this is a very important object for this area. We're gonna need to gather, I think, 4 of these total to be able to use those teleporter discs, like what we were hanging out at the beginning of the video with. So, we gotta get in there and get that. But how are we gonna do it? I suppose it's also worth mentioning that this is in fact the same guy that Raphael was telling us that he wanted us to slay. So we're kind of doing him a favor by doing this as well. I kind of think I want to start on this side. Oh no, man, Dungen and his little legs, dude. He can't even make the jump over to that side. Oh, that means I'm going in at a pretty big disadvantage. If I get up here without sneaking, it's going to be an all-out war. Yeah, I really need to think this through.
What path lies before me?
What happens if I just jump over here with a character that does have enough strength?
Just like
Will AI Dungen kind of get the idea and find his way over? Yes! Okay, I'm actually very excited about that. I am now very committed to holding this corner, though, which might be a little sketchy. Oh, hey, there's a chest back here in the corner on the southeastern side. I didn't know this existed until this playthrough. Inside a scroll of telekinesis. Very, very nice. That is a very good scroll, and I think that would be a good one for Dungen to scribe now that he is a wizard. Because it doesn't really matter, like, his intelligence damage rolls on this it's not a big deal at all. He could just move people in combat, and that could be very, very useful. Not gonna do that right now. I think I have everybody in position where I kind of want them. My plan is to use Dungen's invisibility. You guys, oh my goodness, I get it now. Duergar invisibility is absolutely busted. This invisibility is not only like right now, it's per combat. It's not per short rest. It's not like, ooh, there they are. Oh. It's not per short rest. It's not per long rest. It's per combat. I could just invis again right now. Whatever, bro. Not a big deal. Well, we passed the perception check. We've spotted the enemy. See how close they are to one another. See, what you're supposed to do is follow the displacer beast into place. Sorry if it seems like I'm narrating a lot to delay this. Maybe I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 demons and their leader, Duergar. Level 10, dude. What level am I? I'm level 8. To be fair, his little warriors down here are all level 5. And we get a good look at them. They're all melee dudes, too. So Dungen's invisible right now. I could go down there and take the sphere and see what kind of ruckus that kind of spurs. I'm thinking if I can get these guys locked in combat and looking at something, that could be really, really good. Oh, we also have to fight the displacer beast. Let's not forget about that. That's yet another foe here. So very Shadow Monk style, very akin to Zen. We move in and grab the Umbral Gem. Hey guys, what's up?
Don't let anything get past.
Unfortunately, Duergar immediately sees me, and he has. Oh no! Wait, is that a hunter's mark? Like I can't go invisible? Once per round, Duergar can spend a legendary action to blinding ambush this creature, and when it attempts to attack or cast a spell. So we just won't give him that. It only lasts for 1 round. So it looks like I can just go invisible. He did throw some of these hand bombs at me, and this game's kind of silly because I think I can drag these onto enemies, and that doesn't consume. See, that doesn't consume my action. I told you I was thinking about this fight, so I can do that. Go invisible. They don't have anyone to see. So the cat might come look for me. If it does, it's closing in on these grenades. If it doesn't, then we moved grenades onto its current location. I think these will explode next turn, but we can give them just a turn of invisibility here of just looking around. Illusionary Copy was cast upstairs. It looks like the Displacer Beast is looking for Dungen. Of course, they're not going to find him. I'm not there. It's kind of right in the middle. We have entered turn-based mode. What does that mean for us? So that probably means combat broke. I assume that's what that means. So if I attack on Dungen, that's going to break my invisibility, which is a bit of a problem. But I could do some pretty big damage to this Displacer Beast and then scurry along that way. Also, decent idea here. I could just cast a very basic firebolt cantrip onto the bomb here. Maybe let me get a little bit further away from it. But since I'm not in combat, I can get even further away from it. We'll just cast a firebolt. No, don't be like that. Let me try with an arrow. I bet with an arrow I could do it because it has a little bit of an AoE. Oh. Yeah, that should be fine. I just want to hit that area. Blow up those bombs, get them out of play. That is an immediate ambush back onto me. I'm going to do a level 1 spellcast of shield to try to protect myself from some of that damage. We see the main general above me on the ledge and more bombs at my feet. Can I move one of these up there? You know what? I might have a lot of fun with this guy. Unfortunately, I can't go invisible now, so I am definitely going to need the backup of the team. We only did 3 damage to the Displacer Beast. How is that possible? Oh my goodness. Well, so much for my grand entrance. I thought this was going really well. I'm gonna have to use a Misty Step to get out of here. That's gonna be my bonus action. I'm gonna teleport to the team, and we will see where this goes. Let me just line of sight here. See how these guys respond to it. We see a dash coming out from the Displacer, making its way over to me. These high ground guys, they're going to be dashing for a couple turns to get down to us. Oh, only a couple minutes into this recording, I already need a drink. Big combat session. I brought beverages. I was prepared. Oh, Shadowheart has been spotted. I was just about to say a lot of this combat encounter in particular is just movement, and I'm going to end up cutting a lot out. Oh. Okay. Oh, we got very big problems if Shadowheart's already taking that much damage. Oh, man, and that was on turn 1. That is so not okay. Oh. All right. Don't freak out. We're not in a terrible spot yet. Let's get this guy in front of us down as fast as we can. That's going to be Astarion approaching. Probably getting seen. If we pass the stealth check, even better. Great reverberation damage there. He's a little bit later in the turn order, so he's not going to be able to attack just yet. But Minthara is going to step out. And I'm honestly thinking a haste might be in order here. Protect her concentration, have her hold back. That might be our best bet. Maybe I hold off on doing that until we get around to Dungan's turn, and we can give him a really big advantage when this turns back around. I'm going to have Shadowheart drink a potion really, really early. I don't remember where I was holding them. And she's going to get one of the biggest ones we have. This could do 40 health, please. That would be amazing. 28. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, let's get the party started with a swirly whirly as her main action. Radiant damage. Get the party started and get the lights on. Remember, we got that new ring for Dungen. That's going to increase his damage if his targets are illuminated. I don't want to move closer to the action, though. I kind of wish I could move Astarion back a little bit. I'll move Shadowheart a little bit forward. Maybe she'll be the target. I don't know how many grenades these guys have. I guess that's my main concern right now. And if I give them... Oh! Did so many of them not move? Oh, man. And if I give them free damage by just stacking up, that's super scary. I think I don't have an action, even though I 100% do. But I'm just going to bite him. So I'm happy. Also, that biting action coats our weapon with a little bit of extra poison, so we are good to go for the next turn. Astarion's going to stay right there, and Minthara is going to step out. You know what? Twin spell, haste, Dungen, and Astarion. Target's too far. Get over here, then. You're not in combat yet. We can move you wherever we need to. Well, kind of. At least right up here to this stuff. So there we go. That's going to be Astarion and Dungen ready to go. Hastened. Oh, I even get an attack. That is busted. I shouldn't get one. Let's go ahead and just cast a Ray of Frost onto the Maragon. That's going to be 6 damage. Immune to prone and immune to... Oh, is Astarion immune too? Holy moly. Wow, what a good, well thought out team. Astarion now has an attack again because of the haste. He's going to swing and take down the closest threat. I'm then thinking I'm going to take a step back. And we are going to brace for the onslaught of damage that Shadowheart is about to receive. The bombs went off down on the ground, but unfortunately no one nearby for our enemies. The general is here, 136 HP strong. He throws a cluster of bombs at Astarion. We try to shield him, and the bombs do miss. They are placed on the ground, at the very least. Okay. Dungen is going to fire off. Hey! Oh, gosh. Dang it, where are they? I only have 5 of these left. An arrow of many targets. I'm gonna... Oh, God, look at them all in a row. I'm just gonna shoot it off here to the left. I have disadvantage. Maybe I should have gotten a little... Oh, my God, that's so disappointing. But you know what? That really doesn't matter when you consider I still got 8 stacks of Arcane Acuity right there from just that single action. Now, what do I want to do with the rest of my turn? Would a hideous laughter stop the general in his tracks? Is there any bonus for casting this upwards? It doesn't look like it. 72% either way. My arcane acuity is going to give me that advantage here. I should shoot first because my first action was shooting. Or am I on my second action now? Am I overthinking this? Let me shoot.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Okay, no, we're good. And then that gave me another stack of arcane acuity. That's 90% chance. Tasha's hideous laughter. And the general is crowd controlled. We just need to protect that concentration. And Dungen is going to slip into the sides of the room, hopefully unseen for the time being. The Displacer Beast starts to gain some ground on us, moving up towards Shadowheart. It's going to make an illusionary copy inside of her range and then jump in itself because it wanted to take some damage. Dashes are happening. That means they're not attacking, and they're coming into the swirly whirlies. We're ready for it. I can take it. Come on. There's a little room. Don't be blinded. Yes, the explosive damage at the start of our turn, 22 damage to the illusion, to be fair. It was just to the illusion. If these guys pile up the way I hope they will, oh my gosh, we'll be able to shoot off the biggest sunbeam the world has ever seen, but not yet. Not yet. The time is not now. I think holding my ground here is probably my best choice. I'm just gonna swap out to my melee weapon, take a swing at the Displacer Beast. It missed. Boo-hoo. Not really that upset about it. Maybe I would consider topping off my health because she is our main front line. A lot of these guys would consider attacking. In fact, I'm going to inch my way back up here. With all these Radiant Orbs in play, I'm not too worried about actually taking that hit, but I do want to top my health off. I'm just going to bonus action, drink a little potion. It was poisoned! Auntie Ethel, you motherfucker! Of all the time. I was wondering why that was in a stack by itself. I was like, nah, that's an intrusive thought. Don't let the thought win. We'll go ahead and it's our turn. This fight, dude, you never know what's gonna happen with this fight. Swirly Whirlies are in play. They push Shadowheart back, which is actually a good thing. It means they have to travel even further to get to me, and all I have to do is take a couple steps towards them to get them all in range. Man, this is looking really good. This is looking really good. A few enemies on the far side. I don't know if we're just a little bit too far away. They can't decide how they want to get in here. I'm going to go ahead and rage on Astarion. I don't want to move him forward. I just want to attack. I'll even do it reckless. I don't mind doing that. Fully aware that this is a clone. Don't mind at all. Like I said, just wanted to deal a little bit of damage. What I do think would be a good idea is maybe throwing some of these bombs around, like tossing this one back here into the main pile of enemies. Pretty good damage. And then just kind of moving these forward. Oh, are these gonna blow up soon? Oh, I sure do hope that they're nowhere near me. Like I said, this fight's a little silly, really, if you stop and think about it. We kind of are able to break the rule. Oh, break the rules in a pretty big way here. I'll go ahead and end Astarion's turn. The Maragon on the high ground that is still yet to have joined the party is dashing his way in, but down towards the explosions. Very, very curious. We're gonna cast Sleet Storm. Wait, is this a concentration? Fuck, it's a concentration. How can I get some ice on the ground easily, not in a concentration? I think that's going to be either Ice Knife. We can maybe Chromatic Orb, swap it over to ice. A lot of these guys are grouped up and might do some pretty good damage. 91% chance to hit this dude. Let's give it a go. We hit for 5. That's a lot of ice under his feet. That's what we were going for. I'll tuck back into the corner here. Big explosions down beneath us. 40 damage going off down there. That is nuts. Now, I am already concentrating on a spell, but that's not going to stop me from taking a step forward and casting Confusion on Everybody, you fucked up. You have no idea what Dungan's mind is capable of. Now, we're hasted, so we can still attack. So we're going to get the most out of this attack that we possibly can with a slashing flourish. All of our damage going on to, excuse me, let me take 2 steps to the left. All of our damage going on to the main general himself, 50% chance to hit. Oh, it does! And he's frightened. Oh no, which means, of course, the general cannot advance on me. But I guess in this game's rules, he can't move at all. So he's going to be standing right there, even if he goes invisible. We will be able to see it. Dungen tucks back into the corner. What a fucking character, Dungen. Oh, you're amazing. So the cat's confused. It's attacking one of its own. I'm going to let it do that. It takes 10 damage. It tries to lash out on the general. That doesn't work. And then it runs deep into the swirly whirlies before teleporting away and moving Shadowheart into position for a massive explosion of radiant damage to all of the demons nearby. We are going to take the attack of opportunity. There's another massive explosion. Now, unfortunately, Shadowheart is in the middle of all of the bombs that just went off, and she's dead. And somehow that's always how this fucking fight goes, isn't it? It was going so well, and then Shadowheart just dies in a single fucking turn from full health by getting swapped in. Well, our main front line is dead. You know what that means. It's time for Astarion to step up. And he does it without fear. With rage in his eyes, he moves into position. I believe this is a clone. It doesn't matter. He's going to swing and hit both of these targets next to him for very large damage. I killed one, and I think this is the real Displacer Beast, so I'm going to swing again. Let's remember, we're hasted. Make that a reckless attack because we want it to land. That target is down. I have one more swing in the bank, and I'm using it. Critical hit. It's a kill in a single swing. Look at that. And Astarion backs up and tries to hide behind the staircase, taking cover. He ends his turn. This is probably the only person not confused in the encounter right now on the enemy side. So he knows who the enemy is, and he's frantically jumping up to the front, trying to signal to his friends, no, this way, get in here, this is the way. We're going to add a little bit more confusion to what's going on here by moving up and casting. How funny would it be if I could knock them all down and have them take a bunch of damage? Unfortunately, I think that ramp is a little too forgiving on their side. Don't think it would work out. Not enough movement to really move out much further, so I'm going to cast Ice Knife on whatever I can see. Looks like it's going to be the Displacer Beast level 1 spell. There it goes. 5 damage and a little bit of ice put on the ground. We're going to use our fly to tuck back into the corner. Now, let's see if that confusion comes into play. He's frightened and confused, so he's not going to be moving too far. Displacer Beast takes 13 damage, and the confusion continues. How many turns does that last? 3 turns. So, off to a fantastic start. I have 2 more of our Bardic Inspiration. I'm going to use them right now, Slashing Flourish. First one going out onto the guy on the high ground, the one who is not confused, the one who is aware of his surroundings. We do 27 damage to him this turn. We are then going to do the exact same thing. 1 to him this time, and another to a low health Maragon down below. I killed off the low health one. Not so much this guy. I have another attack in the chamber for him, though. There we go, 24 damage. That will do it. I don't have another action, so I'm going to tuck into the corner, and we're going to hope for the best here. Hope our line holds. The confusion is still in play on the Displacer Beast, who I'm so surprised is still alive. I guess they did that big move on Shadowheart that bought them a lot of time. Well, their time is over now, isn't it? As our barbarian moves into position, he goes for the Tiger's Bloodlust and swings his gigantic glaive on to the 2 targets in front of him. The Displacer Beast goes down. This stupid fuck got a reactionary attack. We swing at him again. He's maimed now, but still on his feet. We go after him with our bonus swing, and it connects. Now it's just Astarion toe to toe with the general. What should I do here? I guess I should get reverberation stacks on him. That's the play. We do have a chance that this guy completely skips his turn, and if he does not, that is one tanky fuck right in front of him. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to Misty step forward because I want to make sure I can get some damage in. That's a level 2 cast. We're then going to cast a Ray of Frost onto Duergar. That's going to put a little ice underneath him. And then I'm going to... Oh, I was hoping I could fly. I don't have a bonus action. That's okay. I guess I can just walk like a normal person. Well, line of sight. The confusion doesn't stop him from attacking. We take 17 damage and then a huge 19 in that knockback. But really, if you look at Astarion's health, you can barely tell it's missing. Now, Dungen moves up, fires off a shot. It does... please stop. Does not connect. The second one does, and it's enough to finish off the demon from hell. Where's our last target? I completely lost track of him. Oh, way over there. But you never even made it close to the party. What is going on with you? I do have some spell slots ready to go. Let's put some grease in front of him. It unfortunately turned into fire because it hit those torches. He's immune to fire damage, so it was a bit of a waste of a turn. We do need to attack something with our barbarian or we risk losing our rage, so I'm just going to move up and immune to difficult terrain. Immediately goes prone. So he's going to lose his rage unless he's attacked. So Minthara's going to help him up, I guess. That sucks. Wait, can he still attack? Oh, he can still attack. Let me throw the javelin. Throw the javelin. Don't you dare fall again. He passed the check. 6 damage has been done. And the rage holds. Nice. What a great turn. I feel great about all of that. Dungen, just flabbergasted by everything he just saw, steps up to the edge of the rock. 60% chance to land this shot. No funny business, no slashing flourishes, but the haste still holds. First shot for 20 damage, saved against the fear. Man, I wish he wasn't resistant to fire, because if he could take damage on that and I fear a minute, that would be great damage over time. Second shot doesn't connect. Here's our third. I believe we have one more. No, I don't, but it did hit for 16 damage. We're probably going to see a dash here. No, a throw! What a fucking baller. All right, say what you want about these devil scum. I may be a little biased. Last turn, we threw this javelin at this demon to save Astarion's rage. The demon, after seeing every single one of his brethren fall in battle in front of him, including his general, who's just a pile of ash on the ground next to him, he picks up that fucking javelin and he throws it back. What a baller move, my dude. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to kill you. Oh, that was out of range. That was a practice swing. It was like a golfer when they go up to the tee. God, if I would have missed, that would have looked so bad. I'm so glad that landed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, other than Shadowheart going down, that was the best this fight has ever gone in one of our playthroughs. We had really good control over the walkway here. I loved how easily Dungen was able to take control over the general, and he wasn't able to spam us with bombs over and over and over again. I mean, we saw how just how deadly those bombs could be against Shadowheart. Multiple times she was the brunt of that bomb damage. Poor thing. Poor little princess. That is absolutely disgusting. Someone sleeps on that. That's literally their bed. Well, I have a little bit more to do down here. I want to loot these bodies and take all this loot back to Roa Moonglow. Make sure she's absolutely stacked. Does the main general have anything Super useful. The Hellfire hand crossbow. That was going to be one of the options for Dungen if he kept the dual wielding up, but I'm very happy with our fearing bow choice. I'm going to loot this place and then we'll press on. There's a little bit left for us to do aside from the main gauntlet itself. Oh, tucked away in the corner in this very room, the Dark Justiciar gauntlets. I think these things are pretty good. Your weapon attack deals an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage. Kind of equivalent to what you can get crafted from the tieflings. So very good alternative for our party. I was even looking at this earlier though. Unfortunately, all of our glove slots are kind of key build defining items that we're not gonna be able to really rotate around. Not that that's a bad thing, we're already geared up. Very good haul today of arrows. Offloading a lot of our old stuff and the hand crossbow we just got. The Everburn blade, we're finally calling it quits. I really like the halberd or the javelin or whatever it is on Astarion right now. Really good assortment of arrows, good health potions, and we made a little bit of gold with just what we've looted today. Awesome.
An honor, true soul.
Oh, Roa Moonglow. You sweet talk me now, you hate me a second later. All right, Dungen is back on the side of the Gauntlet of Shar that the demon fight took place on. Astarion was doing all the looting. I really enjoy the new loot system where everyone's inventory is shared together because I can leave him here to loot, send Dungen back. Dungan's the one who's established that good relationship with all of his charisma. He gets really good prices back at the vendor. But Astarion can stay here and loot, and it's so much easier than the old system of transferring everything in between. Whoa. Yikes. In between inventories. So there's some funky stuff going on over here, and I thought it would be interesting to see a Drow's take on all of this. So Minthara's going to take the lead. I don't know if it's going to be cooler from her perspective or not, but she did used to follow a god that's really into creepy crawly spiders, and there is a creepy crawly spider interactive corpse right here. Let's see.
Well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Take a good sniff. No, I think she should definitely go in for an investigation. That seems right up her alley. I say that as she has a low intelligence score, but genuinely, I think that would be what she does here. And I'm even going to help out with some bardic inspiration in this situation, too. We need a 14. We roll. Okay. Really? Roll again. There's no way we rolled 2 1s in a row. With the bardic alone, we should be able to pass it. We roll a 21. Hey, that's what inspiration's for, right?
Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
Not entirely natural. What does that mean, I wonder? Sorcerer Arcana, scan the meat for signs of magical interference. Do we gain advantage? We do. Another bardic inspiration. Dungan's really cheering for Minthara in this setup. We rolled a 20 after... Oh, I'm surprised it wasn't higher. After all of our bonuses.
The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion.
Well, I guess you should probably take a sniff and not lick it if you noticed it was a potion.
Sulfur,
Good call.
Decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
Right? Why is give it a lick the only last option? Well, get in there. Shadowheart disapproves. We succeeded a constitution check, though. I think I might disapprove, too.
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal?
Oh, no.
Why are you looking at that dead spider coquettishly?
In amongst the rot is
What's
an
that mean? Let me know in the
unspeakable
comments.
Sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
Oh, succubus spittle. Yeah. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the succubus spittle?
Even when the faithful abandon them, sacred places do not lose their power. Be on your guard.
Is that your wisdom? Well, all right. Succubus spittle. Wait, what if Dungen needs some of the succubus spittle too?
Well-chewed spider carcass.
Give it a lick.
oozes on the ground.
Minthara disapproves even though she knows what it is.
The
That's
meat tastes
hilarious.
Why are you looking at that?
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable.
Hey guys, try this meat. Come on, Astarion, get in there.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
No way. Give it a lick, dude.
The meat tastes of rot.
Why are you looking?
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweet.
After seeing all of her companions go in and question why they're looking at the meat so weirdly, Shadowheart finally caves to the peer pressure and she gives it a lick. Is someone else going to say something?
Taste of rot and sour milk.
Rotten meat. That's what gets you going. Well, to each their own.
You already had some, you hypocrite.
It's an unmistakable sweet.
Well, tonight's going to be interesting in camp at the very least. Well, I thought that was going to be it. I kind of want to fight the rats. I feel like I need the XP. That general was level 10. I don't know what else is really lying ahead of me here. We already showed the rats in a previous episode. I thought he was actually going to be able to help us fight off. Wait. Someone don't jump. Split the party. Minthara, my dear, would you please loot the chest? I completely forgot. It's even circled and big and purple. This guy died to get over here to this chest. Boots of Brilliance, restore bardic inspiration. That's actually fantastic. Look at that. That is so good.
What now?
Speaking of which, I only have 2 for the day. I'm definitely going to rest before we do the full-on gauntlet. So let's just go ahead and short rest right now. I'll get my full bardic back. And we can get our party moved. I'm glad I looted that. That was definitely worth looting. Okay, let's get everyone down this side. Man, if I was quick enough, you could do some cheesy stuff with Astarion and that necklace of his. Short rest literally just before an encounter if you're in like turn-based mode. So you're about to sneak up on a party. Get a free cast of venom on your weapon.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's a hanging
very
corpse.
gory idea of art.
I don't know if I ever noticed that before. That's pretty messed up. How do I get down from here? Is it really just jumping? Oh no. Wait, don't I have slow fall? Okay, feather fall it is. Everyone's getting it. Let's just hop right on down to the good spot. Oh, if you can make it there, Dungen, that's so epic. Yeah, my boy! My boy Dungen! All right, get down in the pit. Everyone else should follow you over. Everyone else has hops on their own. I mean, Astarion could probably jump 3 of these. In fact, I should bring Astarion over to that other area and see if he could just jump to the end without taking the elevator. We tried it on Shadowheart, but it was out of her range to shoot. Okay, stop moving my fucking camera. Oh my god. Larian possessed me for a moment. I wrangled it back. We should be excellent. Super duper ready to go for this fight. This should just be a little bit of XP. If I can get him to come out again. Oh no, maybe I talked him down completely. I thought he was still going to be hanging out down here. Well, I'm going to do some editing. We had some unintended consequences here. It looks like the fight is no longer accessible. Just ran through the entirety of the Gauntlet of Shar. I didn't do any of the gauntlets, obviously. Just did a quick run through. Expecting to see a rat. I was going to give the rat a quick hit and then just start the fight down there with those guys. But they no longer exist. Very curious. Well, place your bets. Our thing is going to get freaky tonight at camp. I kind of don't think so. I kind of don't want to get my hopes up that the
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence?
This has nothing to do with the
It
aphrodisiac.
returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Duergar, the Orthon you so handily dispatched
Very
in the Temple
handedly.
of Shar, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses. So instead, I am re-educating him.
How unfortunate.
We delivered the devil.
Oh, you're
Now I
shirtless
want
now.
what
Okay.
I'm owed. We had a deal.
Maybe this does have something to
Indeed,
do with the
we did.
aphrodisiac.
I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale, even for my tastes.
Stop stalling.
As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed.
Yet.
The rite of profane ascension.
Yet.
It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living.
Well, that sounds
The
great for him.
arousals and appetites of man will return to him. And unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air.
I'm sure that was
The
very
only
much
single
against his
ingredient
plans.
Is Astarion. You are
The
the final
only
piece
one.
he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
And away he goes. Don't look at me that way. Cazador's a piece of shit, and we're gonna stop him. Hey, yeah, Dungen.
Do you think it's so simple?
Yes. Well, it's such a shame that this is cut content, and we've never had a chance to see it before. And whatever happens with Cazador and his castle is just so unknown. You'll never be free while Cazador lives. I'm just kidding.
I hate how right you are.
We've basically
I
seen
knew
this
you
story in
wouldn't
every
leave me alone,
playthrough.
even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him.
Fantastic
And I need
idea.
you to help me.
Of course I'll help. We'll hunt him down and we'll kill him.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. What a lovely little chat. Wait, is that it? Wait, so that means the weird sex spider didn't do anything weird with all of us? Oh, man. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all very soon with the continuation of our delve into the Gauntlet of Shar. It should be pretty spicy. This is a big day for Shadowheart coming up. I'll see you all then.